Fizz Teemo. Yeah, I mean, we want to keep, I think, one Raider, one Ballista. Hitting a 1-drop would be really nice here. Pet Suite, okay.
Another day in the field.
So Fizz Teemo, is that, is Feint's version? Yeah, Fizz Teemo. It's probably Feint's version that we're looking at here.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue with this deck I have right now is it's very susceptible to games going like that last one just did and kind of like clunking out in a big way in kind of like the mid to late game, right? Like we have a lot of draws that are really, really brickish, and I think it's just a little too many. Okay, trade the Mystic Shot for the Ruthless, fine with that. And also, I think I would definitely want this list to go into third Sejuani, for sure. Just because, I mean, again, Sejuani we're not really dependent on her leveling up. She's a good card in Overwhelm decks, especially like slower forms going for value. And we don't have too many 6-drops because we're not in Alpha Wadclaw. I could actually see getting out of Darius. I could see like making the deck slow down a little bit, or maybe like 2 Darius or something like that. I kind of like Darius though. Well, I mean, his Teemo is getting another attack. Alright. I don't think it's quite worth it doing a Troll Chant. If we could, like, block the bot and kill it and Troll Chant this turn, then get a sick Troll Chant, I think that would be worth it. But I think just as is. He's not, like, an all-in Teemo deck. Like, there's gonna do some value, but Troll Chant's gonna get value later, too. Why not kick Ancient Yeti from the deck? I could, yeah. That's a potential consideration. Something going wrong. Did Precipic disable Gambas before leaving? Yeah, I mean, we have multiple actions on this attack. It's a pretty good attack. I don't think we need to do anything weird. How many, like, I actually haven't really played against this deck before. It's mostly fast speed stuff. I guess you could, like, Aftershock my thing if he really wants to. Cask Salesman is kind of awkward, but all of my units here kind of do well against Cask Salesman. I'm not going to need to Troll Chant more than once. I could Saboteur, but it's giving Ballistic Bot a good block. I'll just open attack. And Demolitionist is okay, but forcing the Ballista into like Mystic Shot range doesn't feel great. Okay. And I think we'll just Troll Chant these. Like, obviously, not having the minus attack part of Troll Chant is not amazing, but I think it's better damage than just like going in for Fervor here. Like, this is pretty important, keeping the Ballista up. And, yeah, I mean, it's a guaranteed stay alive, because if he wants to trade Mystic for either Troll Chant, I'd be happy to do that there. Fizz comes in here. I think this is a pretty safe Demolitionist. His deck doesn't really stop that or punish it. Like, we kind of want a Demolitionist when we have the ability to do it safely. If we care about leveled Sejuani, then we want to do it on a different turn. But this isn't a matchup or a hand state where we care about that. It's just leveled Sejuani is a side thing, which is very, very, very important to note in this deck. How can I be invested in streamers' games if I can't Gamba? Yeah, Kuvira's figuring out what's going wrong with the Gamba now. Stand by. The Gamba will return soon. Yeah, Wolf Rider in this deck is probably like the most questionable part. I'm down for a lot about this deck, but Wolf Rider is kind of weird. You don't like Wolf Rider? I don't hate it, but it's definitely not something I'm immediately down for. I mean, I'll play around with it. There's a good chance I'll end up liking it, but it's just something that I'm not sure about yet, I guess I should say. No better 4-drop? Yeah, that's probably true. You'd have to go into Allegiance. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go into Allegiance here. He's got Burblefish. I mean, we're not really going to get a great Fervor or anything. Ballistic Bot can attack now. So what I can do now is I can like reduce the Teemo's attack with Chance. And if he did want to attack with a Ballistic Bot, I can increase the health of a blocker for free. I think I probably have to Chance here either way though. Like, I can't let this Teemo hit me now that he's leveled. And yeah, I mean, we can give the Iron Ballista permanent health. It's a permanent heal, which is nice. Great. So we've got a pretty good open attack. We're actually threatening almost lethal here with like Fervor over the top and these overwhelms. I might just have to play out this hand as is. His deck, so the thing to understand is like his deck is pretty much all spells. Used Cask Salesman is the one way he can kind of punish our development, but his board is too full to get both casks, and most of our units don't care about casks anyway with Overwhelm and Fearsome. So I think I'm pretty happy to just like Grenadier and Wolf Rider into this attack. I need to maximize my damage here. Because his deck is so spell heavy, we're kind of just giving him free value by open attacking him and letting his counter at fast speed. Like if he's got, you know, Get Excited or whatever. I guess he doesn't have that many fast answers. Like a lot of his fast answers are offensive. Aftershock. This might have to be my Fervor. I don't know. Doesn't Wolf Rider deal more damage than Fervor here? Yeah, I think we still have to Wolf Rider here. There's no fancy plays to make. We just maximize the damage and hope it's enough. He's used a lot of his fast responses to stuff, so I can probably like Fervor my Grenadier and try to get more damage that way. Pour a blocker. Yeah, I think we're unfavored here. Attack order can't possibly matter. Do you think Riot makes most 4-drops bad on purpose to make Allegiance more attractive? It's actually possible, for sure. That could be like one of the things they're thinking about with that. I don't know if it's likely. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I mean, most hands can just kill us for free next turn. If he's not blocking this and dying to Fervor, then he's trolling. He has to block this. If he can block this, he's kind of lowering his ability to kill me next turn, but he's making sure he can beat hands of like Fervor. If he has the ability to kill me, like the thing about that deck is it's all damage, right? It's all elusives and it's all damage. This random 2-card hand can probably still kill me or at least take me to odds with a Teemo Puff Cap or something. Oh, that's a good draw. Yeah, man, I guess I have to just Fervor the Teemo now. Okay. I don't have much of a win condition if I Fervor the Teemo now. Mind Meld is only 1 turn, though. Huh. Weird. Well, I don't know what these 2 cards in hand is. Is this one running? Oh, yeah, it's the one of Mind Meld in that version. That's right. So it could be just like, you know, Aftershock stuff that just kills us over the top with spells. Yeah, Ancient Yeti is a really awkward card to draw late. I don't know, it's not that bad. It's better than some early options. But, I mean, there's kind of no way he doesn't have 4 damage here. It should be impossible. And we don't have an out because we only have the 1 Fervor. And yeah, Zap is also just kind of nuts for giving him the free draw as well. Zap is kind of a crazy card, by the way. Like when you can like make an aggro deck that's built around having Zap in it, it will be kind of nuts. Yeah, I don't think there's a big amount to change here. I'm sure he can just kill us. I mean, I'm sure he can just kill us here. Like, he can't attack there without a unit. Or without a spell or something to give over the top here. Probably Rising Spell Force. Pretty sad game. Pressbic burned the house and then left us. What's going on? Yeah, so, I mean, the only thing we can do with this deck is just... It's a pretty high roll deck, right? We can try to play for a little bit more stable value. It's a deck that's... It kind of has to make up its mind on what it's trying to be right now.